everyone. And first of all, before I start anything, I want to welcome you to SMA K Ora at Labora. I hope that we're going to have a blast, although the condition is not really that good, but it doesn't mean that we cannot do our best, right? So, welcome to the General English class. Maybe you're quite surprised. Why do I have two different teachers teaching me two different things at the same time, and both of them are English teachers? Well, if you want to know, so actually in senior high school there are two different types of English. The first one, that would be general English. This is the one that is the regulation from the government, and the other one is called as interdisciplinary English, or we call it Bahasa dan Sastra Inggris. So I will be the one teaching general English, and interdisciplinary English will be with other teacher, and you will meet her later. First, okay? Now we are going to start, and I will do it by, of course, introducing myself. So, hi everyone, I'm Miss Vivi. So maybe if you pay attention to the video of introduction in the MPLS, you know about me. But yeah, this is my full name, Vivi Rina Permatasari Ginting Suka. But of course, you can just call me Miss Vivi. Simple, right? And to have a great class, of course, we need to prepare so many different things. And I will tell you now what you should prepare if you want things to be smooth in your English class. The first one, of course, you have to prepare yourself, because if not, then how can you focus? So first, please be prepared, and then please prepare a Gmail account for several activities that we are going to do. The first one would be for classroom, of course. I will give you assignment in Google Forms, and then we have the attendance list, and maybe you have to attach file in Google Docs. So please have yourself a Gmail account. And then please prepare social media account like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Sometimes I will ask you to create videos, whether it is an individual assignment or maybe in pairs. So those accounts will be useful for you to create your projects. Now, let's move to the next one. Some teeny-weeny basic rules to make sure you survive in this game. So I'm hoping that we will always be on time. So remember that these rules do not only apply to you, but also to me. So we should be on time so we can finish everything on time. And there will be no delay. So you don't have jobs or works pile up and make you tired and sad, right? Second, you need to check yourself on the attendance list. Okay, this might sound simple, but yeah, again, some people tend to forget, but just remember to check yourself in the attendance list. Now, number 3, follow the instruction given in videos and Google Classroom. So during our lesson, usually I will post something in Google Classroom, or maybe I will give you an instructional video containing explanation and how to do things. So please pay attention to them, and this is related to number 4. So make use of the Q&A session. So unfortunately, we cannot see each other face to face, so I cannot communicate directly with you, but we will have time, and I want you to use that time. So if you have anything you want to say, please make sure you check on the schedule when it's the Q&A session and make use of it. You can send me via Google Classroom or WhatsApp or maybe email me, but the answer will be on the Q&A session. Next, of course, number 5, do your work on time. This is related again to number 1 because I know not only me but other teachers are giving you like lots of assignment, and I don't want you to be covered or buried deep inside assignments. That would be sad, right? So please do your work on time. I will always give you reasonable deadline, but of course, please do not procrastinate. Next, number 6, take active participation. Here, when we are in class and we meet each other, that would be very, very easy for us to talk. Like, I know you do not speak a lot, and then I will ask you questions so you can practice your English. However, we cannot do that at this time. So please try to talk or maybe leave me a voice note or something so I can hear your beautiful voice, or maybe talk to me and ask me about things in WhatsApp group. Now, this is the class that I've created for you guys. If on Monday I already have joined your group, I will distribute this code, but if you somehow do not get it, then please join me in our class. Okay, now it's time for us to talk about the not so fun stuff. That will be the semester's topics. Okay, so there are 5 topics for this semester that we are going to discuss. Uh, Basically, all of them are what I call as basics, but of course, I will try to give a little more challenge for you guys. So, what you have in maybe elementary school or in junior high, all of them are elevated into a new level. Of course, what's the fun of doing the same thing over and over again, right? The first one, we have personal information. And I think you already know where this is going, but I will leave it to my next video about this topic. Okay, second, congratulating and giving praise. Still not something new. Number 3, stating intention. Number 4, so descriptive text on tourist attraction and historical places. Finally, we got to the reading part. And finally, announcement. Yeah, those are the 5 things that you are going to do this semester. Hopefully, the activity that you're doing will improve your English better. And in spite of this situation, you can use your creativity and you can use your skill to good use and create something awesome. Now we are going to talk about learning system because of course we cannot do everything normally. We have our new normal right now, so this is what we are going to do. There are 5 steps actually. Our stage here. I'm writing a stage. Okay, the first one would be the first stage. So, of course, I need to give you basic explanation. I need to give you the base of what you have to do. And usually I will try to create a video of me talking and like this one, or maybe something else. Maybe I'm going to give you handout or something. and everything will be provided in Google Classroom. So that's why it is very important for you to join. Okay, that will be the first stage. And then after you do the first stage, you will get to the read and note down if you have questions or anything added to discussion. So remember, this is the first meeting of each of the topics. So there won't be like too many assignments. Maybe I will ask you to do a question or something, but it's basically still the surface of the teaching. Then we got to the more interesting session, and that will be Q&A. So I will try to combine between Google Meet or Zoom, okay? But this is going to be not a very long session because I think after you read, you can also ask me about things on WhatsApp group directly, and I will try to answer everything. Or maybe if you want to have a discussion, we can do it directly. It depends on the situation of the class at that time. Okay, let's go to the fourth stage. After we finish with that, actually the fourth and fifth stage is like interchangeable because both of them are related. Like if you want to do a project, of course you need to know the basic, and I need to test you on the basic so you can do the project safely, or you can do the project without any hindrance because you already know what to do. So that's the function of the test. So don't think the test as something that trying to make your life miserable. Okay, the test is just to make sure that you can really do, or you can really put the skill that we learn together into use. Yeah, I mostly finish material with a project because I think the project will make everything more interesting and applicable. Okay, next one, scoring system. So this is related to the fifth stage actually. So there are two types of scoring that I will announce later after the Q&A session. Some materials will have two different tests. The first one is knowledge test, and then the second one would be a project. The knowledge test is like text, and then me checking your understanding, whether you really understand the content or not. And then we are going to finish it up with a project that can be done individually or in pairs, I think. However, because of this situation, we are going to use a lot of application or free sources from the internet, so you have to get familiar with them. Okay, there are another style of assessment that I have, and that would be a test that combine both of them. This is mostly for like the grammar type test, like when you have to create maybe a letter containing the certain tenses or certain grammar pattern, because that is enough. I mean, like that is both knowledge and skill, right? At the same time. So if you pass that kind of test, actually you already have your knowledge test, knowledge score and skill score. Okay, so I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention. After this, I will give you some questions about how I should deliver material to you guys, because again, I cannot see you. Actually, I love to talk to you guys directly. I think we will have it next time. I want to kind of get to know you guys better, and yeah, I think the first material will be perfect for that. So I guess I'll see you next week. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Stay healthy and don't forget to smile.